save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Yes, and I'm making you a video. This is a special video. Okay, this has a little bit of everything. This is gonna have some clothing. Yes, I got some clothing here. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. You're probably thinking like, what are you talking about clothing? That's ludicrous. That's ludicrous that you're talking about clothing because it's supposed to be about media and toys and movies and music and stuff like that. But you're gonna show us clothes. Yeah, I got some stuff. Okay, I got some stuff that came in the mail. But I'm gonna start with the physical media. Make sure my collar's on right here. Okay, I'm gonna grab some stuff over here. So first of all, everything that I'm about to show you has to do with this stuff right here. Let me show you. Has to do with this movie right here. Now this just came in the mail this week. I had to open up because I needed to inspect it, but I waited because I wanted to do a video. Did I drop the quarter. Okay, all right, that's all right. All right. Yeah, this you might think is a Slapshot. So let's start from the beginning. If you've never seen the movie Slapshot, it's about this like real bad hockey team that can't seem to make it, and they're being sold by their owners, and the place where they live is the mills are closing, and it's a struggling hockey team. So what they do is they decide that they're gonna kind of goon it up. They're gonna fight. They're gonna fight at the hockey games, and they're gonna bring in the crowd. They're gonna bring in the more patrons to come in and watch the show. So the manager. Well, this is not the manager because Paul Newman plays the manager. The guy that's in charge, would he now he would technically I would think that he would be the manager, but they keep calling Paul Newman the manager throughout the whole movie, so he must be like the representative for like commercial representative or something like that. Whatever the case is. Wow, drawing a complete blank. So the team is being sold. They don't know what's going on. They're gonna disband the team, whatever. So they decide this is gonna be the last time around. Paul Newman keeps trying to make it to fool the team into believing that they're being sold to some guy in Florida, and there's a whole bunch of stuff goes on. Let's just tell you right now, I have not seen this movie in a bit, and I put it in the other day because I started getting into all of this, Slapshot stuff, and I gotta tell you, it totally held up in time. Now, this movie came out in, come on, people, put this thing right on the front here for me so I can see. 2 hours and whatever minutes. Give me a 1977. And I'll tell you, this to me still holds up as probably one of the best hockey movies or sports movies that I've ever seen in probably my life. I mean, I could throw some other ones out there like Major League or Field of Dreams or even Rudy. I enjoy me some Rudy. The Fan, okay, another one like that. But as far as being like totally wrapped up around like the game itself, this is pretty raw and pretty cool. And I put this thing in now after watching it, I haven't seen it maybe 3-4 years. And I was laughing out loud. Now, I don't know if I was just having a good night and I was laughing out loud, but I'll tell you, I watched it, and then literally the next day, I wanted to put it in again. I did not put it in again because I was like, maybe I was just having one of those good nights, and maybe I shouldn't put it in again. But it was good. It's a funny movie. If you have never seen Slapshots, it's something that you definitely got to pick up. Now, with that said, I've always been a big fan of the Hanson brothers. These guys up here, the three. They look like three geeky guys, okay? But when they get on the ice, they just tear people up. They're beating. Listen, they are hilarious, okay? And I'm not gonna tell you anything more than that. This is a movie that you do need to go see. You need to see it. You need to get your hands on it. Get yourself a physical copy. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere. You streaming people, go look for your streaming sites and see if it's streaming. But I don't know if it is or it isn't. Matter of fact, I don't think it is because when I did want to see it, I didn't want to get my lazy butt out of bed to go grab the Blu-ray that I already had. So I actually started checking the streaming sites, and I believe that it was like YouTube or Internet Movie Database. It was like you could rent it for $2.99. So I do not think that it is available on a streaming service. So this actually, as much as it looks like a VHS in a VHS clamshell case, is actually the Blu-ray. This is a special edition. I think this was a Target exclusive. And as I was doing my little hunting for Slapshot memorabilia and Slapshot stuff, I was like, I found this, and I was like, that's pretty cool. That's very familiar of my childhood, of going to the rental store and telling my dad, hey dad, I want to rent Slapshots, let's rent Slapshots, and he'd rent it for me. And the funny thing is there's some nudity in this thing. It's not a kids movie. Nudity, bad language, tons of violence, and I must have been probably around maybe 7, 6, 5 or whatever when yeah, probably about four, 5, maybe 6 years old or whatever, when he used to rent this for me over and over and over again. So yeah, there's this. So this clamshell case thing is what started this. And now where should I go next? Should I go with the media, or should I go with the? So let me just say that after watching Slapshots again, it triggered this, and I had to open it up, so it is open, and you will get to see it. I'm gonna put a picture over here though of it in its entirety. I'm having a little hard time talking today. I just got to work. Having a little hard time talking. I'm going to put a picture of it here in its entirety because I just ordered a case for it, which was like $50, and it's a case that you could put this thing in, and so here it is. Okay, so this is autographed by all 3 of the Hanson brothers. It says Hanson on the back there. This is an official Slapshot jersey, signed by the 3 Hansons with the JSA certificate of authenticity jersey. Okay, from the movie. That's what this is. I was kind of excited to get this because most of them did not have all 3 of the Hanson brothers. What they had was 2 Hanson brothers and some guy that played, I think, one of the reporters or the I think it was one of the reporters, one of the commentators. He's one of the commentators from the game. So I was kind of excited to get a jersey with all 3 of them on there. Now let's keep going. So as you know, if you watch this channel, you know I don't stop with just that. Ain't gonna stop with just that. So I went and I started shopping around for some more media. So some more Slapshots media. So this is definitely gonna be a Slapshots episode. And I ended up finding this awesome, made by Shout Factory, which I will never open up. This will stay sealed forever. Slapshot's steelbook. Look at that. That's a Slapshot steelbook. And I will tell you that if you're into Slapshots, the prices of these things are really not that expensive. For some reason, I guess I'm the only one that's still watching Slapshots, or nobody really even cares anymore. But what used to be like a $30 or $25, $28 Blu-ray steelbook, it was I want to say I paid $10 for this. I think it was $10 for this, which I'm gonna put not at that, so I can get rid of that because now I can scan this in. So I can say I got. So yeah, I paid like $10 for that. Special features, audio commentary with the Hanson brothers, puck talk with the Hanson brothers, and a trailer. Okay, that's what you get in this. What did I get in this one? This one you got Hanson brothers classic scenes, puck talk with the Hansons, and featuring commentary with the Hanson brothers. So they kind of just took what was on this original Blu-ray and they kind of just put it on this Blu-ray. Probably the same Blu-ray. With a steelbook cover. But then should I end it with a Blu-ray, or I'll end it with a Blu-ray. Then I saw this, and I gotta tell you, this was I'm not gonna say a ridiculous buy, but definitely a not expected buy. Now it's got these 4 things on the corners, which I'm going to put back on later on, because I do not know exactly where I'm going to hang this or put this as of yet. But it is definitely going to be hung or put up somewhere. Probably after I get the jersey framed. Okay, I'll be putting this somewhere. And as you can see on the back, we have 3 certificates of authenticity from JSA. 1, 2, 3, which I checked them all out. 100% authentic. Came in framed. What it is, taking this out of the way here, I'm going to spin this around for you, is autographed by all 3 Hanson brothers. Look at that. Framed and matted all together. I emailed the guy and I told him, I said, listen, I'm a big Slapshots fan. always have been a big fan of the Hanson brothers. Those are the main characters that I fell in love with on the show, in the movie. And can you make me a little bit better deal? So all I did is I hit the follow on eBay, and within a matter of like 2 or 3 days, the guy sent me an offer that I could not refuse. Now this literally was around $100 and change or whatever. Not much over $100. But for that, you get all 3 Hanson brothers signed with certificates of authenticity. They all have the JSA authentication label on each one. And they all have their certificates actually mounted onto the thing. So I mean, look at this. The blue line at the blue line, Slapshots, the Hanson brothers. Look at that. And you're probably saying, well, you just got the autographed jersey. Wasn't that good enough? No, I thought this would look cool right on the side of the autographed jersey. So we got the autographed jersey like just sprawled out there in a case or whatever, and then I got this right on the side of it. And I personally, I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with it. The fact that it's I got to tell you, when I first started collecting not physical media, but figures, one of the first sets of figures, expensive sets of figures I bought were the Hanson brothers. Made by was it Movie Maniacs or site? Was it McFarlane? McFarlane made the they had a bloody version, they had a regular version, and this is after they got done bloodying it up. Yeah, it's been they've been a part of my life for, so let's just say this movie came out in '77. Slapshots has been a part of my life probably for most of my life. Okay, and I think, to me personally, it's a classic. I think it's something that will outstand the test. Outlive the test of time. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I'm feeling a little off today. But yeah, so those came in, and then I was like, so I was like, all right. I got Slapshots, and then they made sequels. They made sequels of Slapshots, but they didn't have Paul Newman in them, but they did have the Hanson brothers in it. Since I'm a Hanson brothers fan, I had to make sure I have them all. Now, I only owned the original Slapshots, and I owned Slapshots Part 2 with one of the brothers, Baldwin brothers. It's not Alec, Stephen Baldwin. And I never bought the third one, which also had the Hanson brothers in it. And then I found this. Now, if you want to attack this franchise, this is the best way to go about it. On eBay, $10, all 3 of the Slapshot movies on Blu-ray. Here they are right now. Check this out. It's the Hockey Time, all-time Slapshot, Paul Newman, Stephen Baldwin, and featuring the hilarious Hanson brothers, Slapshot 3 Blu-ray box. Yeah, look at that. It's all 3 movies in a little snapper case there. Here we go. It's 1, 2, and 3. The only issue I had with this thing was it's an import. It's an import from I don't know where, but see how it's got the 15 in the corner. So I had some concern. About whether or not it was going to play in my non-region free player. And I contacted the guy, and the guy's like, he wanted $14.99 for it or whatever. And I was like, I mean, I'm willing to pay $14.99, but is it going to play in my player? He's like, I guarantee it's region free. It'll play in your player, guaranteed. I'm like, okay, I don't know. I was still on the fence. I'm like, I don't know. And later on that day, he sent me an offer for $10. $10, take it. I'm like, for $10, I'll take a shot. For $10. I mean, because if anything else, it's for collectible value. I mean, it will be. It's got a different cover than everything else. It's a 3-disc box set. It's a 3-disc set. It looks different. It's got different art. I like the cover art on it or whatever. And I got to tell you, I put it in, and all of the movies work. The only issue I had with this set is you don't get any special features whatsoever. All you do is put it in, and it just automatically plays. That's what it does. You put it in, plays automatically. No special scenes, no special features, no special anything. Now I will tell you, I do have, like I said, 1 and 2 on, and here's the inside, so you can see there's Paul Newman over there. I do have 1 and 2, and I do have 2 which has special features. And part 3 is called, what do they call in part 3? The Junior League. But the Junior League one, the Hanson brothers are already older. You know, it's like this was one that was released not too long ago. So I'm guessing probably that's the one I have not seen yet. It also has Leslie Nielsen in it. So eh, is it gonna be good? Part 2 wasn't really that good. The part 1 was the classic. Was, is, and will always be the classic. That's when everybody was in their prime. And I will tell you that after I was done with all of this slapshot collecting stuff, I did go on and I was looking for a Paul Newman autographed slapshot something. And unfortunately, due to Mr. Newman's passing, I can't afford that stuff. It ain't happened. So the Hansons, I guess, are still alive and signing. Now, 2 of the Hanson brothers were actually real brothers. So that's the deal with the shirt, is that it's real easy to get a autographed jersey by the Hanson brothers, which the 2 brothers that were actually, I think their last name was Carlson. Was it Carlson? I think it was Carlson. But the 2 brothers, am I gonna miss I would hate to do that and show disrespect to people that I respect highly, as Carlson. Yep, Carlson and Carlson. And then the last one's actually it's funny because is the brothers, the real brothers, their names were Carlson and Carlson, and the one that was not a brother, which I can do that for you. I can show you that at least. I'll show you on the big one here. So these 2 guys with the darker hair on the back are both Carlson. The guy in the back over here is the only one that's real last name is Hanson, and for some reason the writers of the movie decided to call them the Hanson brothers, which I find that to be very, very funny. How they were totally outnumbered, but he still was able to get his last name as the Hanson brother. Yeah. So, but I was having a hard time getting. I'm having a hard time altogether today. I'm like, I don't know where to put things. I'm all over the place. Listen, it was a long day at work. Yes. And with that said, my friends, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, comment below. Have you seen the movie Slapshots? And man, I want you to pause for a second after you think about it. I want you to think about whether or not you remember the funny stuff in the movie. But then on top of that, I want you to stop and think about, if you haven't seen it in a while, you might want to pick it up and you might want to go rewatch it again. Because I don't remember laughing as loud as I laughed within the first couple of minutes. I have not seen a, sometimes when I go back to old time movies I watch over and over and over again, I don't laugh anymore. I become what's the word I'm looking for? Desensitized. I'm desensitized from the laughter. Like I could put on There's Something About Mary, and the first time I saw that thing in the theater, I was laughing so hard. Everybody on the side was laughing so hard. Now I put it on, it's like I know exactly what's gonna happen. American Pie, same thing. Yeah, I know what's gonna happen. But because of the fact I haven't seen this movie in like 6 years, I put it in the other day. I'll tell you right from the opening. I think the other thing it was is that when I watched it, okay, so it might have been 6 years ago, but prior to that, I was really, really young, and I didn't get the adult humor, and now I'm finally getting the adult humor, so it's becoming 10 times funnier than what it was when I was a kid, because I didn't get it. It's kind of like when my father used to force me to watch Cheech and Chong movies, and I didn't understand nothing that was going on with Cheech and Chong, and I was like, why is this guy watching these movies over and over again? Why is this so funny? This isn't that funny. These guys are not that funny. And then, as I got older, and I started understanding the humor, I realized how funny they really were, and Slapshot movie is the same thing. It's the same thing. I don't remember it being as funny because I don't think I caught on to all of the humor that was being thrown at me. And I was solo in my room watching TV, and I was laughing out loud all by myself. I had a blast reliving this movie. So if you have never seen Slapshots before, if you're into hockey, that's another thing too. I'm not a sports guy at all. I mean, I don't like basketball. I don't like football. I don't like soccer. The only sport I ever really liked when I was a kid was hockey. I used to go outside and play street hockey. I used to like to play hockey. And I would every once in a while watch a hockey game. Why? Because I used to love the fights. And if anybody remember, listen, I'm going to bring you way back. Nintendo had a game called Blades of Steel. Remember this? Come on, guys. It used to go, Blades of Steel. It was like ding, 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 ding. And it was the first game that you could ever play hockey where you could actually throw your gloves down and fist fight. And you would have like a one-on-one fist fight. It was called Blades of Steel. And I used to play that game so much. I used to love that game. So hockey, actually, if you had to ask me what my favorite sport is and was, it's hockey. A hockey game I can actually sit through. Basketball, nope. Football, nope. Baseball, nope. Unless it's like a like I'm watching my kids. If I was watching my kids play baseball, that's another story. Or I'm watching like one of the kids from my class play baseball or soccer or football or whatever. That's a different story. But as far as hockey goes, that's the only sport that I've ever remember actually sitting down and watching a full game, and enjoying it. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, I do this every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and whenever anything really cool happens, I've been here. I've been here 600 plus episodes. I've been here, and I continue to keep pushing these things out, and I'm gonna continue to keep pushing these things out. But you know, I also gave a little thought that I think I'm gonna start moving a little bit. I'm gonna branch out a little bit. I have a basement with stuff that I've been collecting throughout the years that I've kind of not gone through. And I think I'm gonna start doing like maybe a hidden tour. Like I'm gonna do like I'm because I forgot the stuff that I have down there. I don't even know what's down there. I think I'm gonna start opening boxes and stuff, and maybe film it and show you guys some of the collectibles that I've collected throughout the last 35 years of my life. Yeah, because there's some pretty cool stuff that I've totally forgotten about, and I want to reopen it, and I want to start kind of straightening my life out. Yeah, I know it's getting a little bit late in my life, but it's time to straighten it out. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Please hit that subscribe button for me. Come on, you know, if you've been watching this channel for a long time, the least you could do is hit the subscribe. Hit the like button. Even if you don't want to subscribe, because all of the other YouTubers say that helps with the algorithm thing, then I guess YouTube will kind of push my channel a little bit more. They'll put it more in the feeds or whatever. So if you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, you hit the bell and all that stuff, that really helps me out. It doesn't cost you nothing. It doesn't cost you nothing. Nothing. It doesn't cost you nothing. Just hit it, and I will see you later. You should have saved me some.